I released a brand new service price. I don't know if anybody saw that. I snuck it in. I snuck in a weekly membership. A weekly membership. We've never done that here at American Dream Trading. We're going to test it out. A weekly membership starting at $50. If you've ever been sitting on the fence and you wanted to join us here, we have 450 people in our Zoom. Now is your opportunity. So you guys right now, if you head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com, you can sign up for our regular paid membership at $50 a week. So if you've been sitting on the fence and you're like, hey, I want to know what's going on, boom, jump in there.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts. James L., I saw your message down there. Don't worry about it, bro. We got it covered. See you when I see you. Come on in whenever you get a chance, baby. We miss you. Mark McSee, we miss you wherever you've been. Love you, brother. I realize life happens, right? But right here is where we are all at. Welcome, everybody. Sis, thank you for putting the links in the chat for me. Miranda, I see you down there, baby girl. And everybody who has joined the live chat, listen, there's 3 links down there. AmericanDreamTrading.com, the tip jar link, as well as the link to join the Restream panel. So hit all 3 of those links and bless them, please. Hit the first one if you have not joined American Dream Trading, or if you are a member of American Dream Trading and have not yet upgraded. There's so many promotions going on right now, I can't even keep up with them all. But as you heard the video I made, Coach, I didn't put any music on that because I'm working on something on GarageBand. I'm going to set up a whole bunch of music so we don't have to deal with the bullshit anymore with YouTube. Yes, YouTube, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at your face. So so no music, but we got the promo weekly. We've got a weekly service now, guys. Coach is allowing you to test the waters. $50 a week. That's all. $50 in a week. If you're not at least making that, you shouldn't be trading. Probably shouldn't be trading. Probably shouldn't be trading. I'm like, for real. But if you are at least making that, give it all back to Coach, because he will make sure that you get educated enough to where you will make that look like a dime. You will make that look like a drop in the bucket. Okay. So welcome to the Aftermarket. This is where we chill. This is where we let our hair down. This is where we talk about our day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. American Dream Trading was started by Chad W. Christian, who is a 30-year stock market veteran, a 30-year stock market veteran, guys. He's traded in every condition imaginable. And that's the beautiful thing about his training is it's real training. It's real training. He doesn't teach you. He doesn't text us call outs. He doesn't text us ticker symbols and hey, jump in that. No, there's none of that going on. We're not call out chasers over here. We are real traders because Coach teaches us the real way. So thank you, Coach. We love you and appreciate you. And thank you for letting us use your YouTube channel to hang out and decompress after a day of trading in the market. It can be stressful. But because we know what we're doing, we minimize that stress. Because we use risk management, we minimize that stress. Because we know how to jump out of losing trades, we minimize that stress. Because think about it, that's the hardest thing to do. Jump out of a losing trade. Why, you say? Because of the way we were all raised to have hope. I got high hopes. No! There's no high hopes in trading. Forget that shit, okay? There's no high hopes in trading. There is only what is, okay? Probabilities and what you see on that screen. And if you don't have enough screen time and you don't know what the hell you're looking at, then go paper trade, okay? Go paper trade. You should not be trading if you don't know what you're looking at. If you don't know what options are, if you don't know what a call is or a put, or you don't know what a stop loss is, you should not be trading, okay? So these are the things we learn, okay? We learn how to not only make money, but how to protect it. And that is the most important part, because if you make it, who the hell cares if you're not protecting it and making it grow? Okay, so there it is. The gauntlet has been dropped. Make sure you are journaling. Make sure you're not trading in the first 30 minutes if you are a brand new trader. Make sure that you are using stop losses. Make sure you're not losing more than 1 to 3%. Make sure you're not over trading. Please don't revenge trade. When you overtrade, you tend to revenge trade, and you don't want to be doing that, okay? Because the market will eat your lunch, baby, if you revenge trade. So no evengera trading. How do you say it in Pig Latin? Vengere. No vengere trading, okay? Vengery. What else we got going on? If you upgrade your membership within the next couple of weeks, you have between now and May 31st to upgrade your VIP membership to a VIP Gold. Why do you want to do that? Well, for two reasons. One is it has all the perks that Coach offers. It offers hot stock picks. It offers one-on-one type style training with Coach in the morning. It offers pre-market with Nate and Mark and myself and a couple other people that are in there that are more than happy to answer all your questions. It includes weekend training with David. And if you know who David is our trainer / moderator. He will get you right. He is the Apple Whisperer, we call him. Okay. So you will get you won't get a one-on-one with David. Wow. Yeah, I messed that up. Forget that. You should have got it when it was available. Okay. Thinking on a dime, right, Coach? You should have got it when it was available, because it is no longer available. The one-on-one with the moderator is now back to a la carte. But that also means you can just go buy it as a standalone product. Okay. So, and I believe that's just $350. All right. Weekend training news. I went over the news that Mark McSee did this weekend, and it took me a little while to get through all the information. But when I did, I felt well informed. He's got everything in there, guys. Earnings. He's got what's going on with some of the latest stocks. If there's there was news on Home Depot, there was news on Hulu, there was news on Disney, there was news on a few things, and Mark had it all laid out. All you had to do was sit back and read it. Get yourself a cup of coffee and read it. Take an hour and read through all the info, even if you skim through some of it, okay? He has earnings in there. He has, oh God, you name it. Any and everything he's got in there. All right. So if you want to stay well informed, because we do trade off of news, okay? We're real traders, remember? Then you're going to want to stay informed, and you need to go over there and get the news. If you get the VIP Gold for nothing else, you need to get it for the news service. Mark McSee is doing a fantastic job. And yes, Mark, I'm working on a promo for you as well, bud. I was working on that today as well. So you know what I mean? So you got to get the VIP Gold. So here's the deal. If you upgrade to VIP Gold between now and May 31st, you will go in a drawing to be able to spin the wheel for up to $5,000 in cash. That's right. $5,000 in cash. Out of all the VIPs who upgrade to the Gold, Coach is only going to pick 2 to spin the wheel. So you need to get in there. He's only going to pick 2. And hopefully one of them will be you. She rhyming, baby. Okay, so let's get it started in here. All right, let's see. Who do we have down there? Speaking of which, thank you for those of you that have sent tips through the tip jar. I appreciate you. The tip jar is down there for your donations. It does help me to pay my bills. So yes, it is part of my income, in case you were wondering. So it is host tip jar. I appreciate you for anything that you can give. AmericanDreamTrading.com is where you will go ahead and get signed up for that VIP membership. And the Restream link is also down there for those of you that want to come up and talk on the panel. Last week was amazing. We had about 8 people up here that came up here for like 2 or 3 days back to back. All new faces, all new energy. I loved it. Let's get those people back up here and get some more people. Okay, let's shift and move it around. Any 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. We can get up to 10 people on this panel. So let's fill it up. Get on up here. Tell us your story. All right. Tell us your story. What did you do today? Did you make money? If you did, which one of Coach's strategies did you use to make money? If you lost money, which rules did you break? Let's get up here and pick it apart on TradingView and figure out how to keep you from doing that again. All right. One of the main things that happened today. One of the main things that happened today, he's back. Who is this guy? Rory, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Are you trying to kill the hedgers again, dude? Is that what you're doing? Is that what's happening? Roaring Kitty has done it again, guys. He has struck again. All he had to do was say, put one word, okay, on Reddit or wherever he did about GameStop, okay? What is that? Wall Street Bets? All he had to do was say one little lousy thing. I don't even know do we even know if he traded GameStop? Is he even allowed to trade GameStop? Rory Kitty, you need to come on this show and talk to us, bud. All right? Talk to us. Give us the exclusive. All right? Come on here and let us know how it felt to be single-handedly responsible, because let's call it, it is what it is. Single-handedly responsible for GameStop shooting up over 70% today. Rory Kitty, baby. I'm like, what kind of power did you guys give this man? Okay? What is going on? That is absolutely in-fucking-sane, okay? That one guy can get on there and move a stock that much in one day without being an institution. It's just his words and the fact that they made a movie about what happened, okay? So the fact that all of us even know who he is because, you know, it was out there, you know? Those of you who have not seen Dumb Money, go check it out, okay? Go check it out on Netflix. Coach had us watch it, and it was very, very informative. It was very informative. It was crazy, okay? But go see what happened to GameStop the last time this guy mentioned it. But, yeah, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Maybe we'll leave old Rory up there. Oh, 70. Did anybody get in GameStop down there today? Please let me know if you got in GameStop today and made some money. I know a few people who did. Shout out to my sis, Arlo. What up, baby girl? Once again, thank you for putting the links in the chat. What up, Miranda? Thank you, babe. Love you for all you do. James L. said he'll be up here. He'll probably be late if he can make it at all. I understand. Darn Cricket. What's up, Darn Cricket? Leslie. She said hello. Oh, hello to you, Leslie. Ange, what up, baby girl? Come on up here and hang out with me, Ange. Get your little drink and a snack or something and come hang out on the panel. Let's talk about what the hell was going on with GameStop today. Ardeline with the pink can. Ardeline, why don't you come on up here with the pink can? I don't think you've ever been on here, have you? Come on up here and hang out. You're always here. You might as well come up on the panel and hang out. Santiago, what is going on, brother? I always hear you asking David questions. What up, bro? Miguel, what's happening, Miguel? Welcome. Vegan Knowledge JJ, what's up, sweetheart? My beautiful wife, always supporting. Thank you, good darling. Kurt C, what's going on? How art thou? Rob Insoflow. Rob Insoflow, you've been up here on the panel. It's been a minute, babe. Come on up. Come hang out. Miguel, come hang out. Vegan Knowledge, you can come on the panel. You don't absolutely have to be a stock trader to come on this panel. Come hang out. Coach knows who you are. Victoriano, what up, baby? How are you? How'd Neo do today? I didn't look at Neo. I did not look at Neo today. I meant to look at Neo. But it's a boy. It's down there. It's a boy. What up? That's because I was really watching some of the hot stock picks. Navy is in the house. Welcome, Navy. It's been a minute. Welcome back. Prophet, you've been up here before. Navy, Prophet, come on up here. It's a boy. Come on up on the panel. All you got to do is hit the restream link and click the Safari button. Yes, he is in the house. Eric Snowdo, baby. Let's go. Woo! Eric, what up? What up, man? Come hang out on the panel, Eric. Coach always said, let's get Eric out. Eric is out of that shell, man. Come on up here on the panel, brother. Talk to us. Mustang Chris, what is up, my bro? Were you green today, Chris, or what? Oh, we got somebody coming on up here. Hold on. I got you. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a huh? Open the door, let him in. Okay, that's different. Let's bring Mom up here. Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not type it right? It's Eminem.
Did you what? What? Your mom, right?
My microphone never works. Is it actually working?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Oh, well, you see it.
Hi, Precious.
So,
Hi, baby. What's your name?
Gianni.
Gianni. So it's a boy?
Yes. But
All
could
right.
you cut this? No. He has the most beautiful curls.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't
Mm-mm.
cut it. Please don't cut it.
He's 2.
He's gorgeous. And let it grow.
Mile.
Let him be Samson. Okay. What up, what is his name? Gianni?
Yes.
Gianni, hi.
Gianni Lavelle, which makes me laugh every time we hear the Lavelle on.
Well, the funny part is I had a buddy in high school named Lavelle.
Well, it means young wolf,
Okay.
right?
I didn't know. Well, he wasn't no young wolf, I'll tell you that. But
Well, this
wow.
one is. I promise.
I believe it. You need to put a picture of him over in the fun house.
He's a trip. But I just wanted to say that I love y'all, and
We love you too.
This group is like, it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. How long you been a member of the group?
Since October.
Okay. What membership do you have?
Gold.
You did it right.
But I mean, no, not from the start. It was paid and then VIP.
Hey, however
then
you
gold.
got there, I don't care.
And then recently, this one has been sick, and his insurance dropped him, and it cost a lot of money. And thankfully, I was able to get some love from the family. From
That's
y'all.
awesome.
And I'm here, so
That's awesome.
I gotta figure it out. But
Yeah, I've gotten that same love. I've gotten that same love before, and yeah, this family can really band together and have your back when needed.
but
So-
I appreciate it, and that's something that you don't find. You
Oh,
know?
you really don't. You don't.
And-
I got you. Yeah. Well, I'm
So-
glad that worked out for you.
Right. But I listen every day, and I wake up early. But tomorrow I might get up even earlier. I don't know.
You getting up at 4? You coming to hang out with us in the pre-market?
I usually am in there by 6. But
Come on, come in at 4.
I know. Well, I've
Come
seen
on,
some
2
things, and then
hours.
tomorrow I think maybe some of these earnings might actually get some volume, because right now it's lame. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, it's been kind of lame in the pre-market just for the first. It was popping off a few weeks
Oh, I
ago,
know.
but it's been
Well,
kind of
I don't
slow.
know. You probably don't know. But you and I have talked before, because I was telling you I was just trading one share, like just to practice, because I am a commitment. I believe in love and commitment, apparently, and not letting go.
Right.
And so
Right.
the whole scalping thing,
Unfortunately, with stocks, right?
not good for me. But I'm trying to get better. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it one share at a time. And Nate, I mean, I'm telling you, and Mark, oh my God. And just listening to the change of Mark from when he first started coming to pre-market to now is crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out. And I'm like, Mark, he used to say, nothing on the indicators says to get out. He'd be out way before I would have got out. But so I'm really just trying to roll with it and learn. And like I said, I'll put a DeVito toe in, but nothing major. But I did get in on that DVAX, or I think it's DVAX or DNAX or something. Yeah.
NVAX.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
I have 4 of these. This is my baby. I have an 18-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, and a 15-year-old.
You don't look like you're having no 18-year-old.
I'm 44.
What?
Yeah.
Stop it. You look good, girl.
Well, thank you. I'm Italian. It's the Italian.
Italian women got it going on.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot of these things running around, but no, then there's a 4-year-old. And so between all of them. So you got a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, an 18-year-old. What's the 4th one? 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had 2 back to back and 2
money.
more back to back, like closer, older,
right,
and then
cool.
Okay.
It's great. It's so much fun, and these 2 keep me younger. And my husband is 10 years younger than me, so that's
Robin
perfect.
the Cradle, my wife, she's 9 years younger than me.
I'm telling you, they keep life exciting, and he keeps up with these kids way better than I could. So it's great.
Right.
But I just wanted to come on here. I'm gonna go because I gotta go pick up my son from football practice. But I love y'all. And
love you too, baby girl.
I know that I know you and Nate and Mark and Ted and Bruno, and I can't wait to have my one-on-one with David next week. But I know y'all way more than you know me. But because I always listen. But I'm actually alone with just one child right now, so I figured I could pull it off.
And you did very well.
Well,
thank
I love
you
y'all.
for coming up. Thank you for coming up. We love you
for
too.
letting me, and I'm glad my mic worked this time.
Oh yeah, definitely. We will see you the next time you get to come on up.
And I will hear you tomorrow.
All right, girl. I'll be here. Oh man, always nice to see a fresh new face up here, man. Always nice to see a fresh new face. She is amazing. She is handling her business with the 4 youngins, and I'm sure all of them are beautiful just like her. So thank you so much, Mom, for coming up here. I appreciate you. Who's next? Who else wants to come on up here and share some love and tell their story? She is a VIP Gold. She is carrying it. Let's watch that video again.
I released a brand new service price. I don't know if anybody saw that. I snuck it in. I snuck in a weekly membership. We've never done that here at American Dream Trading. We're going to test it out. A weekly membership starting at $50. If you've ever been sitting on the fence and you wanted to join us here, we have 450 people in our Zoom. Now is your opportunity. So you guys right now, if you head on over to americandreamtrading.com, you can sign up for our regular paid membership at $50 a week. So if you've been sitting on the fence and you're like, hey, I want to know what's going on, boom, jump in there.
He said, boom, jump in there. You heard the man. Get it yesterday. Jay Washington, the 3rd winner of last week's Wheel Spinach, where we gave away 1 month of monthly premium membership. Welcome, Jay Washington. I see you down there. He said 350% on IWM puts today. My only, what? Was that my fill 10 only filled 5? Okay. All right, cool. Glad to hear you made some money. The play today, though, was GameStop, baby. GameStop. Did anybody make money in GameStop or Tesla? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Trader Vaughn, I see you down there. That 350%, though, that's nothing to sneeze at, baby. That's crazy. Rossi G was up here last week. Come on up here, Rossi G. Come hang out. Trader Vaughn, come on up here. We know you got the little ones, too, don't you? Arlo says she hopes everyone is doing well. Timo, what's going on, Timo? How you doing, brother? Bucko 504, also a recipient. Right? Didn't you win, Bucko? Or did you? I know you went on the wheel 10 million times. I don't know if you won anything, but I know you sure went on that wheel. Arlo said it. Like, subscribe, and share, guys. Come on, let's get it done. Right now, we got 38 people in here, and it is 23 likes. Nice. Way to go. Let's keep getting it up. Who else is in here? Timo and Santiago, Mustang Chris, Trader Vaughn, Buckaroo Bonsai. I'm kidding, Bucko. Jay Washingtonian. Jay Washington said, I'm in the green. Nice. I'm in the green today, so I won't complain. Okay. Almost traded again because I missed. He said, almost traded again because I missed out on the 5. But it took my money and called it a day. But I took my money and called it a day. That's what you got to do, brother. Take the green. Shed. Take some green as you go. When it starts to pull back, pull some green out of there. That's what you got to do. Joe Pink in the house. What's up, Joe Pink? He said, what up? Nope. Damn, Buck. Damn, baby. Because you went on that wheel every day. Diesel Dan in the house. Listen, if you guys didn't know, let me put you down. You know Dunkin' Donuts, right? And you know how American runs on Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah, well, not us. We run on DD, the other DD, Diesel Dan. And he's down there in the chat. Show him some love. Welcome, Diesel. AMC for the win. Right. Jay Waffle. Welcome, Jay Waffle. Jay Waffle's also a regular panel member. He's been coming up and hanging out. Yeah, man. AMC was the business. It was Tesla, AMC, GameStop. Oh, my God. Yes. So, listen. Tell you what. Take a look at this thing here. Take a look at this beast of a stock. Take a look at this beast of a stock. What the hell is going on with that thing, huh? I mean, right from the open. Blood owl, look at that. That is crazy. All of this right in here. You would have got paid. And then it stayed up. All right. And then you could have got into a put right here. Right. Because if you charted it out, you see this level right here. Right here is where it started consolidating, right at this level. So if you're a brand new trader, when you start to see that, and this is from hanging out with Nate and Mark in the pre-market, when you start to see stuff like this, where it consolidates in one area like that, look what happened to it. It did not continue the trend upward, did it? No, it did not. As the coach says, it did something different once it got in this area. I love the way he puts that. It's in a steady uptrend here, right? You could draw a nice trend line there, but then here it did something different. Once it starts doing something different, that's where you need to be on high alert, because that means something's about to shift. And look what it did. You have shiftage here. It broke below the 9, firmly below the 9, and tapped into the 21. All right. Then it came up a little bit, but it did not continue this original upward trend. It continued straight across sideways and then ultimately just dropped. So when you see a stock, this here is what you call hopium. Don't ride the hopium train right here thinking, oh, well, it's going to pull back up. No, it's not. Look what it did. When it stops what it was doing and starts doing something different, get out. Get the out, okay? Or shed if you have more than one contract, which you should, because that's how we've been trained to always have more than one contract, so that if it did continue, you would be able to clean up and still be in that trade. Take some green off the table, take some profit, and then ride the rest of the way with house money. That's why you shed. He's not just, coach is not just telling you to shed just because it's a pretty trade or just because it looks, no, he's telling you, he's teaching you one of the rules. Look, you guys need to go check out the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. There is a wealth file that says poor people think one or the other. Rich people think, why think either or? Why not have both? Okay. This is Coach's way of teaching you guys how to have your cake and eat it too. All right. Get out of the trade when it starts sideways bullshit and pulling back, and also have a runner. That way, if it continues, you're still eating your cake. Right? So you can have your cake and you can eat it too. And if you're really on point, what would you do here? Somebody please tell me what you would do here down in the chat. Let me see if y'all really paying attention if you're on your game. What else could you do here that would continue the process of you making money? Somebody tell me. Bucko said 29 and 33 is where I bought GameStop last time before it ran to 200. So watching. That wasn't what I was going for. I like the way you're thinking though, Jay Washington. I like the way you're thinking. That wasn't where I was going for though. Well, we already said shed. So I said, what else could you do? What else could you do here? Take a look at what it did. Take a look at what it did. What else could you do here? I'm giving you a clue. Come on, somebody please tell me. What else could you do here when it started consolidating and then finally broke this channel? What could you do here? Yeah, well, 50% is still shedding. Yeah, you could shed 50%. What else could you do here? Somebody tell me. What other play could be made here? Let's give you another clue. This is resistance, isn't it? Thank you, Ardeline. Thank you. Man, yeah, thank you. ND for Life 73. Yes, you do not want to buy a call here, guys. I hope you meant put, because if you buy a call here, you'll be losing money. Okay, yeah, you don't want to buy a call if it's consolidating and did not continue this trend. You wanted to get into a put. That's what I was going for. So for those of you that said put, thank you. Checks in the mail. All right. You have another opportunity to make money here. Not just up. We also get paid when it goes down, don't we? That's what we're taught. We also get paid when it goes down. So yeah, that would have been an opportunity for you to get into a put. Good job, Jay Waffle. Good job, Trader Vaughn. Good job, ND for Life 73. Timo saying straddle. That is also another option that you could do. For those of you that are a little bit more advanced and know what a straddle is. A straddle is when you buy a call and a put, both at the same strike price, and that way you have it on both sides. So, but with a channel like this, you would want it to be a little bit more volatile. So if it had kept a big channel, Timo, you know what I mean, or was a little bit more volatile, straddle would work all day, baby, because you would know that eventually it's going to break out and shoot in one direction, one way or another. Right here, put would be the safest thing because you would just end up losing money on a call. Right here, this type of stuff right here with a straddle eats your straddles up, right? You end up losing money on both sides. I've been there, done that. So yeah, you don't want it in a channel for a straddle. You want it to be something where it's shooting up, shooting down, and most likely going to go in one direction or the other. So, yep, put was the answer there. What else? Let's see. What else we got? Let's take a look at Tesla today, guys. Is that Tesla? Nope. Wow, Tesla, really? No wonder Coach called that out this morning. Look at this. Woo! Nice run up here. What you think about that run on Tesla, Mark?
Would have been good.
Yeah, if we were in it, right?
6-star trade.
Aha, fooled you guys, didn't I? Look who we got here. Welcome, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
Just going over some trades, going over some charts, and Tesla looked like it had a nice little run today. So look at, this is what we just talked about, okay? This did the same thing, didn't it? Take a look here. This is what you guys got to be mindful of. I'm showing them what you guys are teaching us over there, you and Nate, Mark. See how it did something different here? Consolidated, right? It did something different. That's what Coach says. It did something different. It did not continue this uptrend. It started sideways, right? Here you've got, let's see, it's at the top of an uptrend. Those of you that, look, let me see a show of hands of anybody that has picked up that don't trade without checking out these 14 candlesticks. Let me see who's at least tested that book out. Let me see who has read that book or at least picked it up, looked in it, glanced through it, something. Mark McSee. Hey, one of my brothers from the...
Sitting right here on my desk, right next to me.
Yep. Mark McSee. We got Mustang Chris. We got Timo. Okay, so right here, this particular candle, right? It's appearing at the top of this uptrend, right? So that is a sign. What is this candle called? When it appears at the top of an uptrend, what is that called? So you guys know to look out for this. Mikey D, Sweet Tea, welcome. Don't go look in the book. What is that? It begins with an S. Yes, very good, Trader Vaughn. It's a hanging man. Damn, Mustang Chris talking about the Death Star, Mark.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That is a hanging man. Okay. Well, no.
No.
No, it begins with an S. Very close. It is a bearish.
It's a star, but it ain't that kind of star.
Right.
It's what you see come out of the sky at night. It flashes as it goes by. What's it called?
Yep. Somebody tell us what it is. It appears at the top of an uptrend.
Maybe got it.
Shooting star. All right, AB, way to go. Which is usually a sign, and it needs confirmations behind it because you don't just go off of that one candle, but it's usually a sign that there's a change about to happen. Well, look what happened here. A change happened, didn't it? This shooting star at the top of the uptrend lets you know that something different is getting ready to happen. And look what happened. Right behind it, you got a red candle, don't you? I know it looks blue, but you know how I do. Right? It told you no lies here. Right away, it started consolidating. Right? Now, here you got a reverse of that. Right? This is where it appears at the top of an uptrend. This is the hanging man. The shooting star's body is on the bottom of the wick. The hanging man is on the top of the wick. Okay? And look what happened. It had a confirmation candle right behind the hanging man. Both the shooting star and the hanging man appear at the top of an uptrend, which usually means a reversal of some sort. But you need some confirmation. Here's your confirmation right here, guys. And then look what started happening. Rolling down the hill. Rolling right on down the hill. It did not lie to you. So get into that 14 candlestick book and learn your candles. It cannot hurt you to learn those candles. Right, Mark?
You need to know what. You don't maybe have to remember all the names, but you need to know what they mean.
You need to know what they're doing. You need to know what they mean, where they appear, why they're appearing there, and what they could mean for that trade. Especially if you're in it. Tesla, wow, it did a little bit of a roller coaster ride. So, Mark, talk to me, babe. What'd you do today? How'd you do? Did you trade? I know you traded.
Yeah, I did. 1,400, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
A little over.
Wow. Woo!
Did a little bit in the pre-market because I slept in.
Give it up for Mark.
What the heck?
Did you
I'm the only other one on the panel. Where's everybody at today? Come on.
I don't
Come
know. They're
on,
hanging
people.
out down there in the chat, man. Listen, we had
people,
Mom
on.
come up here. Mom came up here with her gorgeous baby Gianni, but she had to leave.
No, I
don't know,
did a
Mark.
little
I'm starting to
bit.
think maybe. Start thinking it's my breath or something.
Might be. No, I did. I didn't sleep last night, so I didn't get there till late this morning because I did fall asleep for like an hour or so. Anyway.
Wow.
So yeah, I did that. Did a little bit of IWM. I did Apple. I did a little bit of SPY.
So a compilation of all of that got you the.
Yeah.
Would you say 1,400?
Something like that. Yeah, a little over.
Nice. Good job. Good day, man. Got that comma.
Got the comma. As soon as I sit down here, the dog wants out.
Oh, man. You got to dip out.
Oh, for a minute, too. I'll be back.
All righty.
Talk amongst yourselves and get up here on the panel, doggone it.
Get on up
Go.
here and come hang out.
Let's go.
All right, so let's see what Carter's got on tap for us, guys, while Mark is doing that. Pre-market setup blueprint. Okay, so for those of you that always want to know how and why Coach sets his pre-market levels the way that he does, Carter's got the pre-market blueprint, and I know we've watched a similar video before, but you can never get enough of this because you want to go into the bell prepared. And that's what Coach does for us by doing this pre-market setup every morning. He gets us levels so that we know what to expect when those levels happen, when we know what to do. All right. So listen, learn, make sure you're not just listening, but that you're actually hearing what's being said. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to White Men Can't Jump. Shout out to one of the best lines in the movie. You can listen to Jimmy, but you can't hear Jimmy. All right, so let's make it full screen. And let's get it happening.
Okay, Apple pre-market setup. Apple to the upside, 169.50. To the downside, I'm going to go 168, which is huge pull. I understand. The reason is because 168.35 is right here. This is where we're looking at actual support from yesterday. With that bad news, I think it's going to hammer through the support level. And I don't want us to be within 30 cents of a change of direction. So I'm going to make it 168. That's my mind thinking. And by the way, it's going to be like this for all of these because you had such a massive gap down for bad news. So we've got to give it more range to accommodate that. So right here, AMD upside, 168, huge move. I know. I've got to keep us safe. Yep. So 168 up, 165.50 down. And again, these are going to be huge gaps today, you guys. It's a little bit harder for us because you don't get to use what was previous day necessarily because the pull was so great that we have to go farther, plus the news crashing the market. So here, Amazon upside, 183.50. Now right here, this is what I'm talking about.
You guys understand what he did there, right? Because the news that came in that day crashed Apple so hard and it gapped down so far, there was no data the night before to go by to see what the likely behavior of the stock would be at that lower level. Because, sometimes it can drop all the way down and then it can get in a channel, right? And if it had a hard time breaking that channel before, chances are it may have a hard time breaking it again. And once it's down there, it could start consolidating at that level. So he had to go back. I don't know how many days he went back, but he had to go back quite a ways to find Apple at that level and how it behaved so that he knew on this day, chances are, once it started moving up, what levels it would hit and probably use as resistance as well as key areas to the downside. That's why you do that. You got to make sure you know how the stock behaves at that price level.
Oh, so 182 is actual support, right? But we've got to go a little more. 18 minutes to the bell. I want to protect us just a little bit off of this. So I'm going to say 181.75 downside. Google right here, 157.60. 156 down. Mara, 1764 up, 17 down. Meta, 511.50 up.
It's okay, Jay Waffle. We know you're getting it done. Don't work too hard, brother.
And look how big this is. This is, oh, you know what? Change that. 510 up, 507 down, and it could break this before the bell.
What's up, sweatsuit
We're gonna
dapper?
see here, massive pulling.
All right, Eric Smoto. Okay, so this next one is a good one because it talks about what's going on in the market today. It's called Trading with Channels. And we need all the trading with channels reinforcement we can get. Right, Mark? Wouldn't you agree? Would you on mute?
Yep. Especially if the market goes into a slowdown, you got to know how to trade them channels when there ain't much movement. The minor
Yes.
ups and downs.
Yep.
Doesn't always swing all the way up or all the way down. You got to know how to make money in between.
Especially here lately, because that's what it's been giving us. And what do? We like to play what the market gives us. We don't like to go in with hopium. Eric Smoto's down there saying, let's go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. I'd like to see Arlo up here too, Eric. But that's wishful thinking.
Does she exist? Has anybody ever seen her live?
She's a bot.
She is a bot, I think. AI.
Jay Waffle, let's invite more of our friends to the Aftermarket show challenge. What challenge? Like a trading challenge? What's up, Dawn? What's up with you, baby? Trade the channels. That's right. That's what I did with SPY. You traded the channels? Okay, I know that's right, Eric. Because Eric is usually the 2-minute EWO master. And you too, Mark. You were preaching EWO, and I know you still do it, but you are a scalping fool now. Jay Waffle, I channeled AMC all day for $100. Nice. Way to go. Invitation challenge. Okay. He said he also traded Apple going down to VWAP. Okay. Are you experimenting with channel trading now, Eric? Because I know you were into the EWO. Linda, hi, honey. How have you been? She said the real question is, who is Luke Skywalker? Or Luke Sidewalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Patience for Penny just came in. Hey, babe, how are you? First trade was a scalp on SPY, 5.8%, and rode Apple towards VWAP. Nice. Diesel Dan, show up and represent your ADT family. I know that's right, Diesel Dan. Let them know. Carolyn Chicken Wraps is in the house. What's going on, baby? How are you? He said he was waiting for Apple to fall off the cliff, right? See, look, okay, so I did something today. I didn't do anything bad, but I did one trade, right? And it was only because I was experimenting with waiting in the weeds. CIDO, I think it was, or CDIO. I remember when Coach called that out. It was running, and then it started dropping. It went up over $1, and it looked like it was headed towards $1.20, $1.27, but it started consolidating, and then it went back down. So I put one share in the weeds, just to play with that strategy, just to, have some consistency, because that's what I want to do. And it picked me up. I put it down at 95 cents. It picked me up, went up to 97 cents. And I stayed in it. I thought maybe it would go a little bit more, but it dropped to 93. I got out. Right? Just to practice the act of setting it in the weeds, waiting for it to get picked up. I didn't sit there and stare and watch the paint dry. I just set it for 95 cents and let it go. I kept checking back on it every half hour or so. And after about an hour and a half, it actually picked me up. So, and I caught it when it picked me up, because I had been checking. So that strategy works for you new people who can't scalp as well. This is like an extended scalp. If you just stick it in the weeds, stick a Danny DeVito toe down there, go chart it out, look at where the support is sitting on your L2, and then go look at your chart and see how many times it's touched that area and where it's bound, if it's bounced off that area. If it has, that's a demand zone, guys. That's an area where you will get paid. All you got to do is just put a limit order in right just above it, and it'll pick you up on the way down to pick up those other people. And then it's not the slingshot strategy that Mark and Nate are using, but it's the older strategy where they were waiting in the weeds. If you don't have the skills to wait for the breakdown and take advantage of the slingshot, which I don't because of my eyes, I've tried it, I cannot keep up with it. So I'm like, listen, don't keep beating yourself up. You can do waiting in the weeds. So I'm doing that. And it's still scalping. Once it picks me up, I get to ride it all the way up, even through the slingshot if I want, because at that point I'm in the money regardless.
Right.
So that's a much easier strategy for those of you who cannot scalp that quickly. And then we'll work our way up to the other scalp. Trading with channels. Okay, let's do it. Shout out to Carter. I don't think I said that earlier. Carter, thank you so much for all the work that you do on these videos, man. They are phenomenal. Thank you for getting the YouTube channel all situated and in check and giving us a bunch of good content to look at every night. Thank you. We appreciate you, brother.
ADIL. What did we say support was? Can anybody tell me?
$2.
So what did it do at $2?
Broke.
Yep. Yep. So if you guys, right, using the exact same thing that we've been talking about over and over and over, because this is scalping.
That is, look at that channel. That's an obvious channel right there. And you want to either wait for it to break up here or break out there. David is famous for saying this. Do not get in Apple until it breaks either up to the upside or breaks to the downside.
Right? You guys should have been perfectly aware.
Unless you're trading candles.
Set up, knew exactly where it looks like it was going to make its move. And look at 220. What do you think 220 is and has been? There's your resistance, right?
Yep.
Constantly and forever. It just keeps doing the same thing. So what's going to happen if we can break this wall at 225? Everybody see the L2 wall? So if we can break the L2 wall of 225,
look at that, Mark. You see that?
right? If it finally pushes through, you're going to get a...
We got some L2-age going on. I know I can barely see it either, but damn, he's got the L2 in this one.
Pop to the upside. If not, guess what? Where do we think it's going to go? Right back into this channel. Here it comes. Testing 225 just got bought out.
Yeah, broke it.
Yep. 230's coming up next. Watching the L2. Looking real nice. Now, don't forget, 230 was the last level of resistance.
You guys catching this, right? This is literally what we just talked about. Noticing it on the wall, seeing the wall or seeing the support area, and using the candles in conjunction with that and charting it out and seeing how many times it bounced off of there so that you know where to sit and wait to get paid. Come down here and wait in the weeds. When it comes down and picks you up, you ride it all the way up to this level. You get out right before this level so that you don't get caught in the downtrend and wait to see if it breaks it. Or, Mark, let me ask you a question. Would you do that, get out right before, or wait to see if it keeps going? Because I listen to you guys. And
Always wait, see what happens at the next resistance. That's why we draw our support and resistance lines, or look where the next wall is at on the L2, which is the same thing, kind of. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. Now if it's probably gonna go up there and touch, and if it doesn't continue to go on, you're gonna see that long wick, and that's when it's time to get out.
Okay. Hopefully you guys heard that. Stay in it. See if it continues on and breaks through. If you get the long wick, Katie barred the door. Danger Will Robinson.
Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah.
resistance. So where do you think they're all lined up? So the sell, or where you guys are going to collect, is right here. Because we collect before resistance, right? Because we're smart traders, aren't we? Because if we wait until the level, well, guess what? Everybody else that was smarter than us sold, and we missed our opportunity while we were waiting on 2 cents. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yep.
So right here, this is where I shed. I don't have to get out, but I shed, right? So now I've taken a big load off, which reduces my risk. That way, if it does break through, there it goes. Then I still make my money with a reduced risk. And for some of you, we discussed it yesterday. Now this becomes a free trade. You could take all the original money you had out, leaving only the shares that were free. So if you made $500 on the trade, leave $500 worth of shares, it's a free trade the rest of your life, and you never have to look at it again. Make sense? So that's a great question. So we don't get out, we shave again. See this area?
Boom.
You just shave and shave and shave and shave and shave. You don't have to get all the way out, right? You're doing it until you get to such a reduced amount that you have zero risk. Does that make sense? Like it's such a low risk to you.
Absolutely.
But you never really need to get fully out until it shows us something else. So in this case, we bought it too. Why? Because we're smart and we're a part of American Dream Trading and we know where support was. So of course we bought here because we've been saying all day support. It came up here to these key critical levels. 220 I would shave, 230 I would shave, 240 I would shave, and now I've got such a small amount that it can ride all over the place, because even if it comes back to 220 or 2, I have zero to lose. Make sense? So remember, I use a 5 to 7 candle, 1 minute candle rule. So if there's 5 to 7, which on average is about 6. So if you get 5 to 7 green candles, you better watch for a reversal, right? Because that's a really strong uptrend that has to have a breathe back. Make sense? What do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your reversal, right? If you looked over here, I'm sure it was doing the same thing. But it's pretty common. And the only reason that is, yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Started to. See it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's your 7. It's a pretty common range that if something runs for 5 to 7 minutes, that's all it really is. It's 5 to 7 minutes. Then it eventually it starts to, all the buyers run out for just a bit. And this is a breathe back. So just like this popped up, pulled back, stayed up strong, bullish. So as long as it stays above 220, still in it. Make sense? Why? Because we had 2, 220, 230, 240. So basically every 10 cents right now, we're getting movement over here in the L2. Does that make sense, everybody?
Absolutely. Welcome Ken and James L to the panel. What's up, guys?
Miss Dawn, Mark.
How are you?
Trying to make that today.
Gentlemen.
Let's see here. That was a master class.
How'd you guys do today?
Pretty good. Green.
All right.
But I got TVGN, I think it was, in the pre-market. So.
Oh, I remember TVGN.
Yep. And I saw GameStop on there.
Yeah.
And it's really odd for GameStop to be on the tops list. So
well, you know why?
I think no, actually I don't.
Right here.
Yep, it went to the moon there for a while.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Up to $38 at one point.
Yep, I got one share. Oh God, I want to say it was right around 5 o'clock this morning, just to see what it does, and made a few bucks on that. So
good job, way to go. Green. Let's get it up.
Other than that, my wife's had me running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day, so I didn't even make it on the live today. The Zoom.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds like one of Mark's days.
Oof. Well, he can take them back.
Honeydew.
Honeydew.
Well, as it turns out, y'all know my daughter's graduating this year. So the
Yeah.
actual graduation isn't until the 29th. But my wife tells me last night that our church is going to do something for the graduates this Sunday.
Okay.
I get I get to smoke briskets.
All right.
There you
What
go.
time? What time will they be ready?
I'm out of wood. I got yeah. It just it's going to be a fun week. I got to
Wow.
find somewhere to get wood. I got to go pick up at least one brisket. Apparently, whoever else wants anything done, they're supposed to contact me. So we'll see.
She is setting you up. She's pimping you out.
You know what though? It's for the graduates, for the church. I don't
Yeah,
have much to offer, but I got that, so I'm happy to do it.
that's awesome. That is awesome. Way to go. Well, good for you. And I'm glad you had a green day because I know it's been a bumpy ride past couple weeks for a lot of us. So
Oh
glad
yeah.
that you had a green day, man.
How'd you
Ken,
do?
I did not trade. I did not trade other than that one little trade that I did. Well, I didn't have any buying power, but I had a couple dollars over in Robinhood. So I did one share just to do a waiting in the weeds practice run. You know what I mean? It's I'm doing a lot of mental trading right now. I'm not really trading to trade. I'm trading
You go.
to, you know what I mean? I'm doing
Condition.
mental. Yes, I'm doing
Yep.
mental conditioning. Get in here in this manner. This is how you get in. Wait in those weeds. Be patient.
Yep.
It's going against you. Get out. You know what I mean? Those things I just need to hone in and get proficient at that. And I believe that's what I need to do. You know what I mean? So
There you go.
but I feel good though, because I feel like this weekend I just did a lot of introspection and I killed a lot of the white noise that I've been, going this way, going that way. And I think I finally figured out what I need to do. I don't need to trade any options right now. I need to do stocks and I need to do waiting in the weeds strategy. All of it fits. It fits my personality because one of the reasons why I wait in stock so long and had the diamond hands and all of that is because that's just how I am. So instead of doing it in the trade, why not wait for the trade to come to me? If you're going to wait anyway, wait for it to come to you down low. So that way, no matter what, I'm going to be in the money, even if it drops a little bit lower than that. Because if it drops too far below that, I'm getting out because that means that stock is just tanking. Where I plan on getting in, if it goes below that significantly, oh yeah, it's time to, not even significantly, I'm getting out because that means it's crashing. So, and I don't want to play around with penny stocks. It's not like it's Tesla crashing and it's going to hell forever. I don't know what's going on with these penny stocks. So no, I'm not staying in it. I'm getting out. So,
Right.
but it's logical. If it comes down and gets me, there's no chasing it. It's a lot easier trade, a lot less stressful. I got no Greeks to worry about. So that is my ticket. And I'm just going to have to deal with a little penny here and a little penny there until it builds up. So that works for me. Ken, how'd you do?
Did pretty good. I wasn't able to play the open because I take my kid to school in the morning. So on those days, I missed like the first 45 minutes of the market being open. And I'm busy in the morning getting him ready for school and getting him breakfast and everything like that. But I was able to make a little bit of money on Apple and Amazon doing the same thing, just
Okay.
waiting in the weeds, waiting for the trade to develop, and then making a strike.
Nice. Let's give you
But
the
that
bell.
that
Good job.
that GameStop, oh, because I was listening to it when I was taking my kid to school, and
Yeah, Coach
oh,
was hyping it up.
it sounded
Coach was hyping it
really,
up.
really good. I was sorry I missed it, but
I got a
it's what
video
you
I'm
gotta do,
editing
you know.
about it. I'm one of those, yeah, because he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
hyping the hell out of that. Wow. Mark, did you see the one I just did?
No, I did not.
Let me play
I
it one
will
more
though.
time. I didn't put any music because I don't want us to get a copyright strike. I'm actually gonna make some music to throw in the background on GarageBand and throw it on there. But here it is. It's just a quick little one about the weekly.
I released a brand new service price. I don't know if anybody saw that. I snuck it in. I snuck in a weekly membership. A weekly membership. We've never done that here at American Dream Trading. We're going to test it out. A weekly membership starting at $50. If you've ever been sitting on the fence and you wanted to join us here, we have 450 people in our Zoom. Now is your opportunity. So you guys right now, if you head on over to americandreamtrading.com, you can sign up for our regular paid membership at $50 a week. So if you've been sitting on the fence and you're like, hey, I want to know what's going on, boom, jump in there.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of people are going to be able to get into it that weren't able to get into it before because of that. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Well, I told 3 people about it today. Whether they do anything or not, it's on them. But
Don't forget to give me a referral link.
as soon as I figure that out,
Well, it's in the Discord.
yeah,
there.
I'd rather just see people get in and better themselves, and maybe contribute to the community than referrals. Because people I know, they're not going to get any. I'm not going to get any kind of referral that'll change my life or anything. So,
Never know.
but
You
but the
never know.
$50 a week,
It's a pretty nice little
that's
chunk they give you.
yeah.
I mean, if you're going to refer them to a link anyway, they've got to get to the website anyway, right? They might as well use your
Yeah.
link,
Yeah.
So they got to go there anyway. And if they came there because of what you told them and they wouldn't have otherwise known, why not? Get it, man. I'm going to find it for you and I'm going to make a video just for you, Ken, so that you can figure out how to get that. Because if you're referring that many people and they sign up and they change their lives because of what you should get something, man. Get it paid forward to you from ADT, But yeah, man, thanks for referring people. You're already on it, huh? Already putting people on the weekly. See, that's what I'm talking about. Members, we got to do that. That's how it grows. Coach is only one man. He can only spread it so much. So it's up to us to keep spreading the word, getting people in here. Don't forget also that between now and May 31st, anybody that upgrades to the VIP Gold, Coach is only going to pick 2 of you to spin the wheel of cash. Might get $5,000. It's worth a shot. Who just stepped out? I just pulled somebody in here and I think they left.
It was DAP or something like that.
Yeah. DAP. All right. So.
Well, I got a buddy who joined the weekly on Friday when it was first introduced. It was the guy that was trying to get on to the wheel last week.
Okay.
So he pulled the trigger on the weekly, but I didn't remember the referral. So, but yeah, it's all right. But he's loving it. He's watching all the videos. He attended his first Zoom class today. He's really enjoying it.
Good.
That's amazing. That's awesome. It
Listen
always
and learn.
Yeah, that's what Coach was talking about today. Listen and make sure you're hearing what you're listening to. You know what I mean? Don't just blindly listen or have it on as background noise, because I think sometimes when it gets to be background noise, that's when it doesn't sink in, and that's when you don't take advantage of what you're learning. It just becomes wah wah. If it's wah wah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So you need to hone in and focus. And maybe you'll see a different side of things. Maybe that's when you'll start to pick it up and start to learn and start to do things the correct way when you actually zero in and focus in on what it is that you're listening to. So he said that earlier, you know what I mean? And I felt like he was talking right to my face. Even though I know I'm focused, it's like it's taking me longer than I would have liked to really excel at this, even though I understand it.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So it's frustrating, but and because I, did such bad things with the money for so long, I'm now fighting out of a hole. But that doesn't matter. What matters is moving forward, doing the right thing. You got to start somewhere. So, starting with that waiting in the weeds today and the fact that I did it properly. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I know what's going to happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah. Little base hits.
That's it. That is it.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get going. I just stopped in here to say hi.
All right, honey.
I'll
Thanks
see you
for
guys
stopping
tomorrow
in.
on the Zoom.
Sounds good. 4 o'clock.
Not that early, but yeah, I'll be in there.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one. All right, so we're coming up on 6:30, and I'm gonna go ahead and get on back to my editing. Try to finish a couple of these out. I want to do one for you, Mark, with that news. I already started working on it, so it's like, I looked at that thing this weekend, and I couldn't stop reading. I couldn't stop reading. I mean, it's so informative and so laid out so well. I was like, damn. This is really cool. It's like, how could you not know what you're doing after reading that? So, good job.
Good.
I did. I got
That's for the
into it.
VIP Gold members every day. Well, Monday through Friday. And then the weekly edition comes out on Sundays.
Yep. It's
course,
like,
the
why
Sunday
you should
edition.
look into Home Depot. And it's like, I'm like, damn, this is really good stuff. And then I looked in the earnings. Like, you've got everything packed in there. All the economic calendar, if you guys want to know when the Fed's talking and what's going on, he's got all that in there. So go check it out. If you haven't checked out the news, and there will be a video made on it in the next couple days. If you haven't checked out the news, if you're a VIP Gold, you are missing out. It'll help you. So, yeah, you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
I hope everybody.
Speaking of which, I got to do the newsletter now.
I'm like looking forward to it now. So yes, get that done.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that channel trading video link in the description of this video. So those of you that watched it can go easily access it if you want. It's called Trading with Channels, I believe. I'll double check. But I'm going to put that link in there because that was an excellent video. I'm going to watch that a couple times when we shut down here because that thing was awesome. So go check that video out a couple times, especially with today's market. You need that. So yeah, I'll put that in the description. Everybody have a fantastic night. I'm going to end with Coach's Rules as I normally do. And Mark, I will see you at 4 o'clock, brother. James, you have a good evening.
You too.
All right. Everybody down in the chat, peace and blessings. And let's have green days tomorrow, man. Let's do it. Where are you, Coach's Rules? There we are, I think. Wait a minute. Let me double check. I don't need a copyright claim. Oh, one more. 2 winners. It's the VIP Gold Bonanza. Purchase a VIP Gold membership between now and May 31st, and you and another winner will have the opportunity to spin the wheel of cash to win up to $5,000. Good luck. See you soon. To enter, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Yeah. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Never lose more than 1 to 3% ever of your total account value in any given day. Always make sure you have stop losses on each and every single trade, whether it's shares or options. Make sure you guys are practicing base hits. Don't be trying to go for those home runs. Everybody be cool with that. Every once in a while you get the home runs, but that comes back to our other rule. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. All right? So if we're getting hammered on something and it's going against you, just get out of there. If you're new to trading, do not trade in the first 30 minutes of the day or the last hour, ever. And if you are new to trading, do not use real money. You should be using simulated trainers, and you can use them on all sorts of different accounts. TD has them. TradingView, you can do rewinds. There's all sorts of stuff. Don't come in with real money blowing up your account. That is not how you want to learn. I want to make you a stock market trader and not just another call-out chaser.